to UNEWS on the University Cable Network. UNEWS is the newscast from Buena Vista University. We will keep you updated with the most important and exciting happenings on campus. Buena Vista University has announced that Senator Tom Harkin will be the keynote speaker for its 2010 commencement ceremony on May 22nd. Harkin has represented Iowa in Congress for 35 years. Senator Harkin has been a strong and influential advocate for education through funding BVU's quality academic programs, equipment, and facilities. A number of animal specimens have been newly added to the existing collection of the second floor of the Estill Siebens Science Center. The new exhibits, as well as the existing ones, are from the Battle Hill Museum in Battle Creek, Iowa. The donor of new animal collections is Dennis Lagian, former BVU student who restored the animals and operated the museum for nonprofit educational purpose. The BVU collection, with a total of over 1,000 specimens, provides all students an extraordinary hands-on experience to not only see but touch and learn more about the animals. Recently, Buena Vista University students and faculty started a new club called the Knitting Club. UNEWS reporter Ravi Kumar tells us about this new organization with innovating attempt to start something new and vibrant on campus.
BVU students and faculties have started a club called Knitting Club, where any students can come and learn how to craft.
Well, Inez Schachterly and I got together and decided that we both love to knit, and we think everybody else should love to knit too. And so we thought it would be really nice to knit some things for charity.
Students have quickly learned how to knit, and they look forward to donate it to charity organizations.
Yeah, we plan on donating it to different people in need, basically, like different Boys and Girls Club, foster homes, places like that. Anybody in need of a scarf, hat, gloves, anything that we can make that someone can put to use, and that's what we're going to do with it.
Students meet every Thursday from 8 to 10 p.m. in the GSLC. Everyone is invited to join the club and learn how to knit.
And so it was really odd when I heard about it, and I'm like, I've always wanted to do that, and it's based around my own time schedule, so I picked it up, and it was really fun.
You should come because it's a good time. You'll learn a useful life skill. You can impress your grandmother when you go home for Christmas, and it's really a lot of fun. It's a good way to socialize with people, but also be productive and contribute to somebody else's needs.
Knitting Club looks forward to potentially become an official organization at BVU campus. Ravi Kumar for UNEWS.
Buena Vista University increased the undergraduates' tuition by a total of 3.2%. Room and board for the 2010-2011 school year has been set by the Board of Trustees, and the amount of increase is the same as last year. As a greater number of students today are looking at cost as the main deciding factor when choosing which university to attend, BVU is constantly adjusting the tuition each year. Sodexo has been making numerous changes over the past school year to improve the students' dining experience. Today on YouTube, I will take you to explore the recent remarkable changes of the servery. As most Buena Vista University students fill their daily required nutrition by consuming food provided by Sodexo Food Services, Sodexo's small and big changes are all highly crucial for students to evaluate. Several changes that have taken place at the grill include the use of plates for the burgers and sandwiches instead of wrapping them individually, having breadsticks for a few meals a week, and having the buns toasted. Each student's perspective toward these changes varies.
I like how they toast the buns, but I liked it better when they wrapped the hamburgers, because then I could take it with me if I was on the run.
I like the new grill style. I think things are hotter and fresher, and now the buns are toasted, so it's awesome.
In deli section, now sandwiches are not anymore self-served, but became full service to improve the standards, and there are now also pre-made specialty sandwiches in deli.
That gives us an opportunity to pre-make something that is different. It might have a olive puree to it, It might be on a baguette. It might be a wrap. And so those are something that we encourage the student to try.
Sodexo also presents Espresso Coffee Station. It is better coffee with more flavor options for the students, and all of the products are made from recycled and sustainable, which meet the mission of Sodexo to be greener.
I really like it, the different flavors of hazelnut and light rose and dark rose. I think it's a good change, and for most of the coffee drinkers, I think they will like it.
Sodexo has an open door policy to hear more suggestions from the student clients. Sodexo is also willing to try the new recipes from students to make them feel like home. I'm Lena Yu for UNEWS on the UCN. Sodexo is currently reviewing the results of recently collected online survey to better their service. As a student client, you can go to Sodexo webpage on BVU website and write your opinions and requests to help better the dining service at BVU. Well, Corbett Butler is here with us to share the updated news on BVU sports. Hey Corbett, how's the sports looking at BV?
Well, Lena, spring sports are almost in full swing, but winter sports decided to go out with a bang. Here are a few highlights from the past week in Beaver sports. Members of both the men's and women's BVU basketball teams earned high honors from the IIAC on March 3rd as selections were given out for the All-Iowa Conference teams. Seniors Aubrey Hausworth and Margot Mulbauer were both named to the women's first team, with Mulbauer receiving the league MVP selection. For the men, sophomore Doug Beeson was selected for the All-Iowa Conference first team, and freshman Troy Tickner was selected for the second team. Freshman Wes Nordquist was given honorable mention accolades. This is the third straight season which both teams have had at least 2 members make it to an All-Iowa Conference team. Congratulations to both teams for a successful season. On March 4th, BVU sent 2 of their finest wrestlers to the NCAA Division III Championships at the U.S. Cellular Center in Cedar Rapids, Iowa. Freshmen Austin Mogg and Brian Brohl looked to extend their wrestling season as far as they could at the tournament, and both had successful results. After losing their first round matches, both Mogg and Brohl headed into consolation matches that evening. Brohl managed to take a quick victory over Elizabethtown's William Meany, but fell just short of All-American honors in a 3-2 loss against SUNY Cortland's Martino Soti. Mogg, on the other hand, managed to keep his bid alive by defeating Joe Molesky of University of Wisconsin-Stevens Point and Lloyd McKinney of University of Wisconsin-La Crosse to return on March 5th, only 3 wins away from a third-place finish overall. He would win his first match against Merchant Maine's Jordan Alfaro, but a second-round loss to Jake Oster of Elmhurst would keep him out of a third-place finish. Mogg would finish the day by defeating Luther's Jason Swanson, giving him a 5th-place finish overall at the tournament. Mogg was recognized as an All-American this year, finishing with a record of 36-10. If you want more scores, news, and highlights from BVU sports, head on over to bvu.edu/athletics. Back to you, Lena.
Thank you, Corbett, for giving us the sports. Did you know that March is National Athletic Training Month? Here at BVU, there are 15 current student athletic trainers as well as 5 certified athletic trainers. It would be a great idea to take a moment this month to thank the athletic trainers who consume a lot of time to manage and better student athletes' practices and BVU sports itself. Thank you for watching UNews on the University Cable Network. We will be back with more news of Buena Vista University. Goodbye.